much harder to find a dry tree in the dark.
Cutting trees in the pitch dark, shoveling snow for the 1000th time, and asking ourselves one question. What the heck did we get ourselves into? Welcome to this week's episode.
Remember how I told you guys in the last little tidbit of progress on the house? Every time it's the weekend, during the week it snows, and instead of doing actual work on the house, I end up just having to shovel. So I'm going to go show you again the work that I'm going to be doing on the house that's completely not productive, but it's protecting the plywood because I'm extremely worried about the plywood with how much water has been on it. It is beautiful out though. The generator's going. This morning it was minus 45. It warmed up to about minus 26, 27 right now. But the sun is beaming, shining, which is good. Pretty much just gotta pick a spot and start shoveling again. I do have a bit of stuff I need to put away, some chairs. These go in the basement or the crawl space. I need a snow blower. They're so expensive. Too stubborn to buy it, even though it probably would have paid itself off in the amount of hours I have shoveling here. So I'll start with the section that I already beat the shit out of with a sledgehammer. It's funny because I'm doing all this and I checked the forecast. We're supposed to get another 15 centimeters of snow and then trickling that like 1 to 2 centimeters throughout the rest of that week. A gentleman commented on our videos saying that we need to make sure our L boxes are open to the inside. So this one's open. The one over there isn't because it's just the way the studs lined up on when we were doing 16 inch on center. But there is insulation in that one. Good eye though. I appreciate people checking on that kind of stuff, making sure that we're not going to have cold spots, because this entire build is basically just me. There's not an extra set of experienced eyes to catch those things, so I quite heavily rely on you guys to make sure I'm not missing anything. Thanks for your help, Ander. My goal is to get like this side here in front of this door all done, so it's nice. Now that I'm working, definitely not cold anymore. Probably should have done the entrance first so it wasn't dashing up into the ice chunks. I would say that's almost a third of the way done once this section's done. All right, time for the sledgehammer. I haven't thought of an easier way to do this. I've tried an ice scraper, I've tried shovels, I've tried not thinking about it, but it bothers me because I think all this water will wreck the plywood when it melts. I want it off. I'm not really hitting too hard. I'm just kind of lifting the hammer and letting the weight of the 5-pound sledge kind of do the work. Just remember, folks, any progress is good progress. Am I right? Let me know in the comments. See what we got working with here. Looking better for sure. Not perfect though. Milo's coming to say hi. It's a dog that had to grow up quick. We got him when he was like 6 months old. So he was just walking out of his puppy stage, and then now he's pretty much the perimeter guard dog of this place, and we're in the middle of nowhere with animals walking through our yard. We have moose always walking through our yard. Not anymore with him, but we did. And our other dog, Emmett, he don't got a guard dog bone in his body. Great dog, just not a guard dog. Lots of ice. Definitely gonna make sure this floor is shoveled if we ever come into another warm snap, because holy f***, I don't want to do this again. So we're averaging about an inch of ice everywhere. Show you. This is what we're working with. Solid. Much heavier for sure. Be nice. I have to get like a hammer to do some of the smaller stuff. Any of you contractors watching this channel, have you guys ever had to do this, or are you guys just like smarter than I am and not letting ice freeze all over the plywood? God. My arms are getting tired, guys. Girls and guys. The good news is now that the floor joists up there are all nailed, the wind didn't blow it over like last time and I have to redo it all. God. Silly mistakes. Silly mistakes. Really gotta let me know in the comments if I just ruined all this plywood, guys. Really hope I didn't. I see a little bit of like kind of expanding, I guess you'd call it. But I'm really hoping it's just minor. Really gotta get this roof on. So I screwed up. I didn't cut enough wood yesterday for the weekend, and it is Tuesday. We hit minus 47 last night, roughly. We ran out of wood today because it was so cold. I gotta go cut some wood. Crazy part, dark out. So I gotta go cut wood in the dark. This is probably not the safest thing in the world, but we don't have a choice. We have wood heat and we need it. So kids will freeze if I don't do it, and I do not want my kids to freeze. So we're gonna go cut some wood in the dark. I'm gonna rock like a bunch of headlamps. I'll do one that way, one like this. Here goes nothing. We only got 3 logs left. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. She's cold, doesn't want to start. Live. All right. Now I need to get some fuel in that chainsaw. She's probably pretty low. I spilled gas on me and on these gloves, and all I can smell is gas. She's a little on the frozen side. It's like 26 below right now, 27. It's supposed to drop in the 40s tonight, and then it's gonna start warming up. End of this week, we're supposed to get to +4. Huge temperature change between now and when it hits +4, I guess. Gotta be careful with these. Sometimes they just don't latch correctly. The net making a gas mess everywhere. Choke it. Minus 27 start for a chainsaw. Heck yeah! That'll do. Never a dull moment off grid. Sometimes the guy's just a little too busy. Clean. Much harder to find a dry tree in the dark. So I got a tree here that I'm pretty sure I got access to. It's just really hard to freaking get to. The snow's deep. Oh, and the saw died again. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the snow's super deep. It's past my knees. There's rabbit tracks everywhere. So there's a dead tree right here. I'm gonna try to harvest this one. Don't know how well you guys can see in the dark, but do the best I can to show you. And like I said, I do not recommend this at all in the dark, but it must be done. It's like up to my waist, the snow. Oh, the air's cold. Very cold. This is the one I'm gonna harvest. Try to at least. That's one chunk. I'm gonna try to get one more piece. Oh man, my fingers are getting numb. Worst thing you can do is stop moving those.
Most nights, it doesn't feel like we're getting ahead. It just feels like we're trying to keep up. Snow doesn't stop, wood runs out, and somehow there's always one more thing waiting. And him, he works all day, comes home, and goes right back at it. No shortcuts, no easy way out, and sometimes that means cutting wood in the dark, just so that we have heat in the morning. We walked away from comfort for this, not because it's easier, but because it means something. It's messy, it's exhausting, but it's ours, and we're not quitting.
Just got off work last weekend. I started shoveling because it snowed and I wanted to get work done this weekend. It's currently Wednesday right now, and it just started snowing. As you can see, Shelbie's truck's already got about an inch of snow on it, and we're supposed to get 6 to 8 inches tonight. So yeah, the progress that I did a couple days ago is null and void, I guess you'd call it. It's so hard to get anything done on the house. Like, I'm just constantly shoveling. Lots of snow this year, that's for sure. Good morning, good morning. It is the weekend today, a beautiful Saturday, and you guys have seen before that I shovel. After my shoveling, it snowed again, so my progress has been null and voided, but it is extremely warm, so I really want to get the snow off because it'll get a good chance to get rid of all this ice. You can see right there it's starting to melt a bit, so I'm going to hammer this out real quick. Anders outside playing. It's beautiful. It's so warm out. Not big ice chunks, it's really easy. I'd be able to get, I would have gotten so much done if I didn't have to shovel so much. I've spent so much time shoveling snow on this house. We're actually supposed to get really cold in the next couple of days, back into the negative 30s again, so if we get hot weather today and tomorrow, and I can get this floor looking really nice, could really assess and actually get nice and clean to avoid any more damage throughout the rest of the winter. So this section here that I pretty much just got finished up, as you may know, I've done the most because this is usually what I have time to do because I had to bash up all the ice. The other sections are going to take a lot longer. So the plywood looks okay. I think me getting rid of all this ice in the beginning might have saved it. Bit of a heave right here. Nice and quick when it's not 2 feet of snow and it's flat. Battery died, had to get another one. I'm actually flying through this a lot quicker than I expected. So I'm going to do this section next. Move this out of the way. My goal, get the floor sheeted here this weekend up there, which shouldn't be too hard given the temperature. And I got all my Milwaukee batteries already charged. There's lots of ice under this one though, so I'm gonna use that other one to get the first few feet off. It's so nice out. Isn't it beautiful out, Ander? You're stuck? Okay. Holy, I actually might have to take my snow pants off. That would make Ander right. Ander, maybe you were right. Maybe it was too hot for snow pants. These scoop shovels are the best. Oh, get some wood. Can you zip your jacket up, please? If you're not wearing your snow pants. Want me to help you? You okay? Keep going. Keep going. Bring that shovel over here for a second. I need to get this ice out of the way. so I can see how much more I got left. Time to lose a layer. What do you guys think of my hat? This is the product of juggling too much. Shelby's very stressed out today, and I completely forgot to cut wood over the weekend again because we're juggling too much. I gotta go cut some wood right now. The sun's gonna go down in about 40 minutes. So to avoid what I had to do last time, cutting wood in the dark, I'm gonna jump on the snowmobile and head out right away and go cut some wood. That's a really good one. The whole fucking tree is punky. Waste of time. And I'm running out of daylight. Time to go find a different tree. I'll try to keep the chainsaw out of the snow so that it doesn't freeze up more. Oh dear. Easy when you don't got a chainsaw to worry about. Guess we're going back down towards the river again. Go with that one, I guess. Holy! Not as much as I wanted to get. Definitely not a big enough tree that I wanted to get, which means I'll have to do this again in 2 days. Hope that this lasts me till the weekend. But yeah, definitely gotta do better planning. Anyways, I'm gonna turn the sled around and bring this close. Would any of you guys be able to live this kind of off-grid life that you're kind of witnessing through us for a year? I know a lot of you guys wouldn't do it like at all. I've read some of the comments there of people like, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to look at some of these comments with you guys here. I'm gonna do a couple of shout outs. Teresa N6D1M. Looks like here you have raised a family off grid and done that before. Props to you. People like you have been a big inspiration of why we're trying to do what we're doing here. PJ Curry 88 says you're having a rough go at it. Stay warm and thanks for the great content. Appreciate the comment there. Yeah, sometimes it definitely does get rough. Joniston 3679. I'm really sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly. I'm not really good with names, but he says here, wow, hats off to you guys. At least summer is coming. Much love from New Zealand. There's days where I would love to be in New Zealand for a weekend for sure. Sharon Yoinker 4688. What is the big white plastic round thing for? Why is it in the floor? It may be for water? Sorry, I said that wrong. Maybe for water. Also, your stairs right there. Why aren't they covered with your little children around? It's actually a really good question. If that's something that we should be covering. The big white thing in the floor is the water tank. It's what's gonna supply the house with water. We do have a river, but that would require a big filtration system, and we're just not quite at that stage. There is a water station about an hour away from our house or so, give or take, depending on weather and traffic. I wouldn't say traffic, depending on weather and road conditions, more or less, not necessarily traffic. Not much traffic, but yeah, it's just enough to store enough water for roughly a month. It is a little bit bigger than we anticipated, but we originally had horses, which unfortunately we had to let go. Yeah, it's just a big tank. Jerry, why do people want to live under these conditions? It's 85 Fahrenheit here in Florida. Yes, why do people want to live like that? I mean, what you don't experience, I guess you don't miss. I've personally never lived in Florida or anywhere warm, so I can understand why somebody from Florida would think that it's quite crazy to live in these conditions. Like right now it's minus 16. Actually, let's have a look. So it's currently minus 18 right now. So it's minus 18. There's a slight breeze. I'm in a long sleeve shirt with some snow pants, and I'm not cold. I've definitely been climatized to this. I didn't get through all the comments. I apologize for the few that did comment and I didn't get to read them on the video. I know sometimes a shout out really goes a long way, and I will be sure to do this more often if you guys like it. But I'm gonna finish loading the rest of this wood, and now it's getting really dark.
Huge thank you to our Patreon family. You're helping turn this dream into a reality. If you want to join, the link is in the description below. Even just liking, commenting, or sharing our video makes a huge difference. Also, we are going to be back to weekly uploads, so we'll see you next week, friends.